What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex here, and you're watching the Ragin Nation Toy Show. This is just a web series where we're talking about toys and collectibles that matter to me. This is episode number 34, and in this episode, we're going to talk about Toy Fair. The Toy Fair reveals for Transformers, especially the Studio Series stuff. I want to talk about it. I apologize for not talking about it last week, but it's because I was sick last week. And I'm just I think I'm 98% recovered. I was trying to fight this cough. You know those coughs that you get that it just keeps on haunting you. Suddenly you bust out coughing just out of nowhere and you just can't shake it and it keeps you awake. That's what I had for 2 weeks. And now I'm finally getting better after just lots of rest and water and lemon water and vitamin C and all that stuff. Yeah, finally I'm so much better now. So let's just talk about it. And what I really want to talk about is the Studio Series stuff that was revealed at Toy Fair from the Hasbro booth. And there's a lot of really exciting releases. We're going to start off by talking about the KSI Boss. This is a Voyager class piece that we're very familiar with. After all, this was also Nitro Zeus or Decepticon Nitro. And also they did a repaint remold for Thundercracker, which is also part of the Studio Series. And now they're giving us the KSI Boss, which was based off of this concept art. I forget who's the artist. It could have been Josh Nizzi. But there was this concept art that was made for Transformers Age of Extinction, and then they end up using that design for the I think more so for the toy of Nitro Zeus as opposed to the actual character himself in Transformers Last Night. But anyways, it got translated into a toy now 3 times, and I think that this one looks much better. The paint apps on this one are so much better because I actually really like all the metallic on them, and the gold, it just complements it really well. It is the same thing that we got from Transformers Last Night for Decepticon Nitro, so you're going to have to make a decision on if you want to keep them both, or you're going to decide which one you like more. But I'm definitely getting them because I actually really do like these paint apps. Moving on, let's talk about the, I guess you can call them Jetwing Prime. It's a Dark of the Moon Jetwing Optimus Prime. It's a Voyager class. Oh, sorry. It's a leader class, actually. And it's it comes with a trailer, and it's completely accurate to what we got in Transformers Dark of the Moon. Like, fully accurate in its all 3 modes. You get the flight tech, which makes up his wings. You got the trailer, which he's seen rolling in the Chicago battle, and you get the weapons rack when he encounters Shockwave for the first time. So that's pretty amazing that they ended up really doing that. Now this would be the, I don't know what iteration of this of Optimus Prime in the Studio Series. What, the 4th one? Excuse me. But we're getting lots of Optimus Primes, and we're getting a different one in different sizes for every movie. It's crazy, but yeah, we're getting him. But I want this because this is very movie accurate, and this is a really good representation of him. I have the leader class Jetwing Prime from Takara, which has it's not even really accurate at all to what he looks like in the movie, but this is a way better interpretation. Moving on, let's take a look at this Deluxe Drift. Now, of course, we already have Drift as the I think it's a Bugatti Veyron and also the Mercedes. I think it was a Mercedes. But you know, in Transformers Age of Extinction, he was a triple changer. So he went from being the Bugatti Veyron to the helicopter. And what they did before was they made a Voyager class Drift, and all it really was a repaint and retool of Skyhammer. I think it was Skyhammer, yeah. And now we're getting this actual version, which is more accurate aside from the rotor blades, the rear rotor blades on his arm, but which also doubles as a shield because he's a samurai warrior. Did samurais use shields? Anyways, yeah, this is a way better representation of that, and it looks like the Cybertronian helicopter that he transformed into before. So I'm actually just a little bit surprised that they made this into a deluxe class. I think that for a vehicle like this, it should have been a Voyager. But in any case, if it looks anything like that, I'm pretty happy. Moving on, let's take a look at this original piece. It's Revenge of the Fallen Constructicon Hightower. Now, this is a piece that we saw very, very briefly in Revenge of the Fallen, the film, when Devastator was transforming and combining with all his other parts. Hightower never really looked like this. In fact, Hightower just looked like a crane construction vehicle. That's it. You never saw his face. You never saw arms. You never saw like any humanoid parts or alien parts of any kind. And then Devastator slams his fist on it. But now we have an interpretation of that. I don't know if this was actually derived from a concept art or is just something they decided to make up. But it's a bit weird. I'm kind of glad that it's a deluxe class, because otherwise you're going to be paying more for a Voyager or Leader class, had it been any of those sizes, for something that you're not really familiar with or even care about, because this is probably the least favorite of all the Constructicons in the Revenge of the Fallen version of Devastator. I mean, who really cares about this guy? But apparently, based on like a Comic-Con, like London Comic-Con, like was it last year? They actually showed a combined version for Devastator. So you need to have this guy. So anyways, he looks kind of weird. It's kind of like a Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of thing with the little tiny hands. But there you have it. And there's his vehicle mode, which is actually a pretty cool vehicle mode. I'm excited to transform this thing to see how that all works out. And of course, here is the Optimus Prime from Bumblebee, the movie that we got in December. And it's pretty cool. I love the fact that we're actually getting more characters from the movie. I mean, we got Dropkick, we got Shatter. Actually, do we have Shatter? I don't remember. Okay, well, I think I remember seeing a photo of Shatter. But anyways, here's Optimus Prime. I hope they make more Autobots. I mean, this is Prime. What can I say? I mean, it's just another version of Prime. It looks pretty simplified. It looks like it's going to be a pretty simple transformation. And here's the Voyager class vehicle of him. It's a Freightliner. And there you have it. So very, very cool. Now, this is something I was pretty impressed with. This is Dropkick. And this is his muscle car mode. And it's got a giant engine at the back of it. But what I really love is his robot mode. And it looks like it appears to have a very traditional transformation where you have, you know, the hood of the car is the chest, and it's pretty standard. You got the wings flaring out at the back, and I think it borrows from previous transformation mechanics from other deluxe class toys in the past. But it still translates very well. I like the way it looks, and this will be a good addition to the Studio series. And there you have it. That's it. That's it for Toy Fair. But I want to talk about this really cool release. I love Ghostbusters and I love Transformers. And I've always wanted a toy of the Aekta one. There's this die-cast one that's made by Jada Die-Cast. And I just feel like I don't need to buy that anymore because I have something even better. And that is Aekta Tron. This is available from GameStop and EB Games in Canada. And you can pre-order this now. It's an exclusive. And look at the Aekta one. It looks great. I mean, like, that's a fully accurate Aekta one. And it transforms into Aekta Tron. And this is obviously very simple transformation. It's a shell former, which means that, you know, all of its car parts are just pretty much on his back. And then it forms a shell over him when he transforms into a vehicle mode. It's a shell format. And I swear to God, I've seen this, I think it's like a retooling of something before. It just looks really, really familiar. Anyways, I'm looking forward to getting this guy. I would love to add this to my collection. And now I want to talk about some Transformer releases based off of the films that wasn't shown at Toy Fair, but I'm really excited about, and that is a really awesome movie-accurate representation of Megatron. I never actually talked about this, but I've posted photos on my Facebook page, The Ragin Nation, and it's the Masterpiece Megatron. And this is totally movie-accurate. The previous one was kind of a mess. I mean, that was Megatron, like, as the way we saw him, but it was a bit of a mess. This looks so much better. And the vehicle mode also looks better. It's the weird Cybertronian jet. And what's also very cool is that this is being released, I think it's being released around the same time that the Masterpiece Jazz is coming out. And this, oh, look at this Jazz. It looks amazing. I actually thought that the Human Alliance Jazz was one of the best movie releases ever. I really, really liked it. But now we have the Masterpiece Jazz, and look at how amazing it looks. And it transforms into a Pontiac Solstice. Like, when you put the Pontiac Solstice of the Masterpiece together with the Human Alliance, you're going to look at it and see, like, how are they going to be different? How much different they can make it? So I'm wondering if there are any like things that was borrowed from Human Alliance that they just improved upon, but apparently it's like a brand new thing. Now, what I find really gimmicky about is that it actually breaks in half to recreate that scene where Megatron rips Jazz in half. I feel that is totally unnecessary. I kind of don't like the fact that they did that. It's a gimmick. Is there? Some people might like it because it's an extra feature, but it's a, you know, I would like to keep my Transformers intact. So I kind of don't like that, but whatever. Like, it had to be there. And it also comes with extra accessories like his spine for when you rip him off, also the shield arm cannon, and also Sam running away with the cube, which has very minimal detail on it. I don't even think they bothered to paint his face. It's just like a blank thing. Finally, last one to talk about is Blitzwing from 3A. I love the fact that 3A now has a new deluxe line, which is, it started off with Bumblebee from Bumblebee, and now they're making the Blitzwing, which is an action figure. It's a fully articulated action figure. It's non-transformable, but it's movie accurate, and it's a smaller size. They're calling it the deluxe scale, where it's smaller, so you don't have to pay like $500 or $600 or $400 for a 18-inch or 19-inch, 20-inch action figure, a premium action figure. You can get a smaller one for maybe $200 or $250, whatever your retailers are charging. I love that. I already have it pre-ordered, and I have a lot of my other Studio Series pre-ordered from ages3andup.com. You should go check them out. Good friends of mine, and they have a great selection, so make sure you go check it out. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting that. It's already pre-ordered. And I love that 3A decided to come up with this deluxe line so that a lot of us can afford these more premium action figures. They are smaller, but still way more affordable and also look really, really great. Anyways, I'm excited about all of these releases. The Studio Series continues to grow and continues to grow more and more and more. I'm wondering what they're going to come out with next. San Diego Comic-Con is, of course, the next big show. So the Hasbro is most likely going to have a booth to show off more of their stuff. So that's something to look forward to. Anyways, let me know what are your thoughts and what are the merchandise you're looking forward to in the comments section below. And we'll talk some more. As always, if you enjoyed this video and you wanted to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name is Aekta. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.